I seen Sandra Bullock. She was there at the hospital the same day I was rushed by ambulance.
Why was she at the hospital? You don't know?
It's no, if you Google it, it's an article. She was there the same day I was there, but it's not saying why she was there.
Okay, keep going.
Okay, so the doctor is injecting me with something in my IV, and it was making me woozy in and out, in and out. So once I got in the operating room, they began to cut my stomach open and do the procedure. I kept waking up in and out. So the doctor, Lorraine Gillian, who is dead now, wound up dead after she came to me in 2015 and came clean and told me who she gave my baby to. And she told me to meet her at the hospital because she had something she wanted to give me, which was my ultrasound pictures that was never given to me, and my baby footprints that are missing that was never given to me also. So we talked. I supposed to met her the next day to get the information. She wound up dead in her house. And she told me the truth. And the other doctor who was injecting me with the legal substance or whatever she was putting in my IV, before Dr. Lorraine Gillian had died, she was telling her, inject me again during the procedure. And the African woman didn't want to inject me again. So she wound up dying the same day. Kendra, all this stuff is going on and it's being overlooked. And I've been fighting for 15 years and my constitutional rights just has been violated. Like no help. I have pictures. I have the medical records. The medical records not adding up. I had my baby April the 17th in 2008. The medical records are saying June 17th, 2008. Pope Benedict came here to Washington, D.C. at the Ballpark Stadium in Southwest, April the 17th. My ambulance report is also backing me up saying April the 17th. So why is the medical record saying June 17th? That's a 2 months different, right? And then why is Sandra Bullock saying Lewis' real age is 13 when in reality Lewis is an identical twin brother and his real age is 15 years old? That's a 2-year difference. And then she stole my son out the hospital, named him Lewis Birdo Bullock. If you Google that name, you will see a black basketball player that's from Washington, D.C. with the jersey 22 on.
Wait. So are you saying Sandra Bullock has your son?
Sandra Bullock was there at the hospital, and the boy that she has is identical to my son that lives with me. You can look on my page and you will see all the pictures.
Okay, hold on. So Sandra Bullock, the celebrity son, is your biological son?
It's my biological son, and he has an identical twin brother, and they look just alike. You can look on my page.
I'm gonna look up her son right now. So let me ask you this: so she has a biracial child because Sandra Bullock is white, right?
She adopted 2 black kids. She adopted a boy named Lewis, and she adopted a girl named Layla. Lewis is my son. I never got a chance to name Lewis, hold him, change a pamper. When he came out, the doctor walked over to the table as if she was going to suction him out, wipe him off. I'm thinking she's going to walk back to me. Instead, she walks out the room with my baby crying. I never got a chance to hold that baby. I tried to get up off the operating table, and they pushed me back down and said, we're not finished with you yet. Then that's when they pulled the other son out my stomach. So Lewis was the first baby that came out of me that was stolen.
So I just looked it up. So is this the baby you're saying is your biological child?
Yes, ma'am. And that's the baby she's saying that is 13 years old, and he is really 15. Look on my page. You will see that I put both of their pictures side by side. They identical. They got the same glasses. Oh, and let me tell you something else that's creepy, Kendra. My son goes to school right across the street out front of my door. A couple of years ago when he was in elementary school. When I paid for their pictures, my 10-year-old and my 15-year-old, both of the schools is right out front of my door. So if I paid for both of my kids' pictures on the same day, why I never got my oldest boy with the missing twin pictures? How did his pictures wind up in California? Never been to California before. Okay? Now, if you look on my page, you'll see exactly what we're talking about. She gave my son that lives with her the same haircut that my son had, the same outfit, and then mailed it back to me. And they look identical with the same clothes, the same glasses, and the same outfit and the same sweater. Just like my house get broken into several times, all his information missing. His medical records missing, birth certificate missing, social security card missing. Why not steal all of our stuff? Why the one with the missing twin? You see what I'm saying? Like, I've been going through hell. I've been going through hell and hot water. I have an autistic child that needs catering to 24/7. And that's a handful all by itself. So me having to fight this celebrity and then being denied and then writing civil cases against her, the police department, Mid-Star Washington Hospital Center. I've been fighting them for 15 bumbleclaw years, and I get court dates, and then it took me through hell to serve her. I served her papers. Orders to go to court, I have to serve her. I served her by mail several times, and she has signed off and sent it back to me. I have tons of documents that me sent to her, and her lawyer called back and started mailing me letters telling me that they wanted it sealed to the public. My court date was supposed to have been August the 18th, a day after my granddaughter's birthday. It was August the 18th. Sandra Bullock supposed to came. Then they called back and made the court hearing over the phone. Then it didn't even reach to over the phone because she paid the judge to close the case. Why close the case if I attach all this evidence, the ambulance report? Kendra, why would they not give me my DNA test? Sandra Bullock even said it on Red Table Talk on Jada Pinkett show. She wrote Lewis a letter. She said she know her time coming. She wrote Lewis a letter explaining to him about his adoption. She's scared. She don't know how to give it to him. That's why she took time off of the movies to be with her kids. That's what she said. To take time to be with her kids because she know I'm coming for her.
This is a lot. Now, let me just jump in real quick. Now, I do have a background in journalism, and I do know
I wish I had my other phone. I'm sorry, but I gave my other phone to my oldest son because he be catching the bus back and forth.
Let me jump in. I'm a journalist at heart. But this show in its entirety is about a dating show, right? So
I know.
You gave a lot of information. I did ask what happened to the twin that got stolen. So I was not expecting the full entire story of this as a realization. So before we go back into the purpose of the show, where do you stand now with, and I have to use the word alleged because I can't confirm what you're saying. So allegedly, Sandra Bullock, the mega celebrity, is her adopted son, is your biological son that was stolen from you at the hospital without your consent. That is the story you're telling us, correct?
Correct. And he's also separated from his identical twin brother. You guys can look on my Instagram, my Facebook, TikTok, then banned me twice. But you can still Google my name and all my videos will pop up.
So where do you stand now? The case is closed?
The case is closed and I can reopen it, but I just don't have a lawyer to get my foot in the door to get my DNA test. Hey, I have rights. I should be able to see my son. I should be able to do all that. I shouldn't have to be here stressing, hurt, depressed, lonely, sad. Just me and my kids. Just taking care of my kids with no helping hand, just me. And they have been trying to kill me, Kendra, and let me just say that too. They have been trying to kill me for all these years because they don't want me to get the truth out there. They have before I had my teen in 2013, I had my youngest son, and I was taking my oldest son who has asthma to his appointment at Children's, and a transportation van through my kids' insurance have crashed me twice, less than 5 minutes, and left my body messed up to where my body is in and out, and I have serious back and body issues. Now, if they place metal inside my body and I had an appointment just for